I'm constantly hearing Republicans say, first of all, good morning. How are y'all doing on this Monday? I'm constantly hearing Republicans say that there is nothing we can do about what's going on in New York and these areas with these district attorneys. There's a lot you can do. How about you stop respecting their extradition? If you seriously want to stop and make the Democrat Party pay, stop respecting their extraditions. If New York send an extradition down to Mississippi or Alabama, you can say, we don't believe it. We're going to see if you use the right evidence. Yes, make New York State and all these blue areas feel and let it be known their court systems aren't trusted. Because what I'm hearing from a lot of Republicans, we're going to go back to the same old Republican Party. If Donald Trump gets back in office, the AGs and state attorney generals and all this aren't going to do anything. Democrats are going to walk and just do whatever. That's my biggest fear. Republicans aren't. There is never going to be retribution toward Democrats. So they're going to continue to do what they do. Listening at these protesters and looking at these protesters as they shut down colleges and stuff like that, the reason why they've done that is because too many have given them the green light. My state included. My state had a law on the books that if you tear down a Confederate statue or any statue in North Carolina, you would be arrested and done. You couldn't remove statues unless it was done by a historical commission and all these things. And when it was time for the rubber to meet the road, the Republicans backed down. I saw, and this is just a perfect example, I saw people on this site show John McCain when John McCain said this.
We're scared. We're scared of an Obama presidency, and I'll tell you why. I'm concerned about someone that cohorts with domestic terrorists such as Ayers.
I have to tell you, he is a decent person and a person that you do not have to be scared as President of the United States. Now, look,
Democrats love that because there was no pushback from John McCain other than at his base. Barack Obama called John McCain racist, homophobe, everything in the world. But everybody liked John McCain, especially when he went after Donald Trump. They loved Mitt Romney, especially when they went after Donald Trump. For Democrats to like you because you go after a particular candidate, that means they're fearful of him. And why are they fearful of him? The Democrat Party don't want to be treated like they treat others. They depend on Republicans saying we're going to be better than that. We got to rise above the situation. That's what they're used to doing. They're used of Republicans doing that. Oh, we got to be better than that. We got to preserve the institutions. What are we preserving? Our own demise? Here in North Carolina, the NAACP has filed the court in federal court to try to get us not using voter ID. The NAACP has been carrying on this tired lie. Oh, voter ID hurt black people. How? Are black people too stupid to find the DMV? Are black people too lazy to go get an ID? Are we so poor we can't afford a free ID? Huh? Somebody explain this to me. Are black people too lazy to help the elderly, too stupid to find the DMV, too poor to afford a free ID, and are we in slavery because we can't go get one? I got to know, what is the whole premise behind voter ID hurts black people? What's the premise behind it? These protests, pro-Palestinian protests, it feels good to see Americans are meeting them with pro-American protests, snatching their Palestinian flags. This pro-Palestinian crap won't stop until Americans stop it. Be out there with a Palestinian flag and watch someone that's Jewish come snatch that flag and he got some Americans behind him. We don't want your Palestinian trash. And I'm proud I did this.